What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be going out and putting up some door hangers right here. You can see the weekly, bi-weekly. I did have to wipe that one out, but the rest of them look pretty good. $60 weekly, $90 bi-weekly. I'm going to try to avoid bi-weekly, the instant quote door hanger. And the reason I'm doing this is because they can see the instant quote. They can be like, oh, okay, that's a great price. Let's call them. Today we're going to put out probably 250. I'll try to get some footage, but I don't want to be like walking around holding a camera the whole time. So I will at least get some footage on the first few, maybe from the truck or something, and then wrap it up and get in the truck whenever I'm done. I also have to give a drive-by estimate today. I got hit up through a local Facebook group post I made for some mowing, and she said she has a very steep hill in the back. And I don't know, I'm not the most confident on that stand-up mower. I don't know how good it does on steep hills like that. So that's got me a little worried. For those of you guys that do hills and stuff with a stand-up mower, I'm riding a Skag 52. She says her gate's wide enough for equipment to get in and out. We'll find that out for sure. Speaking of which, I need to get my tape measure. Anyway, is a stand-up mower good to go up down these hills? And in the video, we'll get a pretty good idea of the degree of the hill and stuff. And you guys can let me know in the comments below if I'll be all right or not. I'll still give her a quote. So as you guys can see, I'll overlap the video if I haven't done it already. That hill is almost up and down. I'm gonna pass that one up. Simply because I'm already, I'm not confident in my skills on a stand-up mower. And I have a feeling that that's simply too steep for a stand-up mower. I would weed eat that whole entire side of that hill, and like by their house, and maybe behind the gate is good, but as far as before the gate, like the actual front yard, yeah, I'm probably gonna pass that one up. And I don't know for sure if I want to even be in that area. The service area I had planned is actually a whole town down the road. I was thinking, well, I can get some leads in and do that area a day and then the other area a day, but really I should probably just focus on that one zip code that I'm in. There's plenty of money out there, and not really there's not really a need for me to do that, really. I mean, unless I just get desperate and absolutely need the work, maybe. But I think I'm just going to be patient. I put out, and I don't know, now I'm second guessing it. If I do get leads from the 70 door hangers that I put out in that area, the biggest thing is I was like, well, if I'm going to be in that zip code and just, you know, early on and eventually just cut them all off and stay in the zip code I initially planned, where they actually have a higher median income, average income, then I could focus on just the lawns that are flat. There was a lot of lawns through there that were just on a hill, and a very steep hill at that. And I was just like, eh. And almost every one of them had a trampoline or a pool or a bunch of kids' toys back there. And I'm like, eh, that's an even bigger red flag than just being on a hill that's steep. And I think I'm going to pass on that neighborhood at least. Now, the neighborhood that you see me putting out door hangers at, which I'll overlay the video if I haven't showed it already, is mostly flat, cookie cutter, right next door to each other homes that were right around the corner. And I was like, you know what? This would be like you could do them yards in like 15 minutes, even with a push mower. You know, they're very tiny, very cookie cutter. What shouldn't be a problem to handle. So I put out door hangers all down that strip. And again, if I do get lawns over there, I'll keep putting the 5 rounds out there at that $54 a week price, and just build up clientele there. And if it ends up I get the whole strip or the whole street, or there's an apartment complex management center there and they ask and see my truck going in and out of there, and they want me to do that for like a commercial lead, I'll do it. But eventually my goal is to get to my initially planned zip code and stay in that zip code, and that's going to be where my most of my marketing is going to be directed. I have been posting in these Facebook groups. Some of those people are part of that Facebook group, these buy, sell, trade groups and stuff, that are over in the zip code that I want to be at, and they've been messaging me and needing work over there. Maybe there's a big market over there. Maybe I should focus over there, but a lot of those big, nasty, steep hills, I'm just not about. The yard that I have pictured in my head over in this other zip code, are the yards that, 15, 20, 30 minutes maximum. That's the ones I want, right beside each other, same size. You don't have these long, drawn out yards on a freaking hill, these big subdivisions like that, where you can kind of tell that they're middle class. In this other area, it's upper middle class, or like $1 million plus homes. That's where I want to be. Right, that's the target demographic I'm going for. I don't want to have to deal with the people that are wanting their yard cut for 40, 35, 30 bucks a week. That's just simply not. I draw the line at 50, like bare minimum, if I absolutely need the customers. I will not go below 50. That is like a hard line in the sand that I have drawn already. And I recommend you do the same. Like, draw a line in the sand. Don't try to land every single customer. If the yard's bad, if it's just going to be a nightmare to take care of, or if they're like, you can tell they're like middle class, they might have money saved, put back, but they're not looking to pay. They call me and you the yard boy, right? And it's not somebody that's looking for a specialist or a professional service that they don't have to worry about. Once they sign up, every time the service is done, their car gets charged. They're not looking for that. Those people back there are looking for the $30, $35, $40 yard boy. Okay, that's what they're looking for, and that's just simply not what I am. I did purchase an Echo 2620T. I was going to get some footage of that shop, but it was very tiny. It was very congested. A lot of lawn care guys were there, and I did not want to bring out the camera because I'm not that comfortable with the camera in front of everybody yet. But tons of guys were there getting ready for the season. It's literally like 2-3 weeks away. I am putting out door hangers right now. I'm putting in the work. When I go to put them out in the zip code, it's going to come like a tornado-ish storm tonight and tomorrow. So unless it quits raining tomorrow, I will not put them out tomorrow. But the Thursday, today's Tuesday, I will be in the zip code I want to be at putting out door hangers. And today I did do about 75, I think it was, 75 door hangers in that area, at the nicer area of the zip code. And if I get any jobs over there, great. I'll keep putting out door hangers there, right? and take like a day or two of the week to go to that zip code, whatever. Starting out, right? Get what I can get. And then like the other days of the week be over in this zip code taking care of their lawns. That's kind of the plan there. And then eventually once I see, you know, how much I'm making over there, the time, the cost per man hour, taking a look at how long it's taking, if I can sustain that, which I know I can't. You need to have route density. So once I get enough over in my target area, I'll probably end up giving those yards to a couple guys and family I have there that mow in that area. I'll probably just send them their way if I do land any customers back in that zip code. So the good thing about where I live is I live out in the country, sort of, like farms. I'm sure you see the fields in the windows. And I'm literally 15 to 20 minutes from like 5 different cities, right? Like I'm right in the middle. It's like the perfect area to run almost any business. So that is the plan. We're going to see how this goes. I'm going to keep my boots on the ground and keep putting out door hangers, and I'll bring you guys along for the trip. About the weed eater, it is a 2620T because they did not have any 2620, just that's it. They said they put in an order and they're behind, and every time they get some in, they get bought. So they had like 8 2620Ts, so I went ahead and I bought a T. He said the only difference is it's got higher torque. It's really made for, like, you know, heavy brush and stuff. I said, well, that's fine. I'll just go with that. I mean, you know, I don't know if it'll harm anything, if it's heavier or what, but we'll just go with that for now. And I seen some 225s. I almost pulled the trigger on them, and I was like, I thought about just doing a 225. I know the residential, and just using that until it gives out, and then buying a 2620 later. He was like, it's whatever you want to do. He's like, you just tell me and I'll get it down. I was like, hey, we'll just go with the T. Heck with it. And the T was like another 30 bucks or so more than the regular 2620, but oh well. We'll try out the T and see what we can do with that. I also got a roll of the black diamond twine, and give me some tips on some weed eater stuff. I've only ever used residential. I know that the black diamond echo twine is the best according to mostly everybody. Even people that use steel use that. All right, so I'm making these up 54, 70, and 79 bi-weekly. Obviously, I don't want bi-weekly, but with these instant quote ones, I'm going to put it on there just to get a customer. And then if I start mowing the grass and it's growing, I'm going to be like, listen, we've got to go to weekly, and either they'll stay with me or they won't. So I'm writing these out to be 54.79. The next stack I would probably do, there's $250 a stack. I'll probably do 250 of them as being $50 and $75. Just simply because once I get 5 to 10 customers on the $50 a week, I can then grow and use that money to reinvest and just get a base, a foundation laid. $50 might be too cheap for some of you guys. But if I can do one day a week where I knock down all the $50, very small to medium sized yards for 50 bucks a week just to get going, I think is good. I have had customers reach out and they're like, can you mow my acre yard for $40? I'm like, no, sir, no. We're not doing that. You're like $80 a week. I'm not mowing an acre yard for $40. Just call Smo Joe. You know what I mean? Simply put, if they go with us at the 50, that's fine. At least this first year, I don't plan to be hugely profitable by any means, but I think we will be profitable because I have a plan in mind. If I get the 10 customers at 50, then we will never go below $54 a week, okay? And we just build up from there. And once I get another 10, 15, 20 customers, depending on what I feel like and what's going on with the business at the time, we'll move that up to $60 minimum. You know what I mean? And just pay attention to my close rate. If somebody is calling and I'm closing 100% of the calls I get, I'm being too cheap. I need to go up. So we'll go off of that and see where we're at there. So that's a wrap. I will catch you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. It'll probably be a door hanger video where you watch me put these up. It's going to be raining and doing all kinds of crap tomorrow, so it'll be Thursday. Today's Tuesday, and I will catch you guys then. I don't know how I'm going to do the camera. The camera is a big thing. I don't think I want to be wearing a chesty and the GoPro right here, because people are going to be like if they come out and I'm trying to talk sales with them, you know, and like sell my services, they're gonna be like, what's the camera for? Which it could be like, it's like, this is proof that I'm putting them up. I have to also submit the video for the company. I won't say it's my company, for the company, in order to get paid or something like that, I guess. I don't know. I could put something on the hat, but it makes the hat heavy. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as video goes. I'll figure something out. I might put it on my arm or wrist or something. We'll have to figure something out. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at for today. I will see you guys in the next one.